Good afternoon, ladies and germs. Today, I'm going to be playing a new episodic horror series called Within the Static Ashburg Rental. I don't know if this is the first entry in the series or a sequel, but I think it's the first one. So I'm going in blind. I've never read a description for these games on Steam, but all I know is that each story that's told is from the perspective of someone that this has happened to in some kind of real-world scenario. How true that is, I don't know, but I'm going to find out. And I'm pretty excited to play this one, so let's go ahead and get started. Get everything on. Hit new game. Within the Static is an episodic horror series that explores human fear in its rawest form. Quiet, everyday, real terror. Each episode reconstructs the account of a survivor, ordinary people who went through extreme situations and chose to share their stories. That's pretty interesting. I like the idea that people can email this person, stories based on what's happened to them in real life. Again, I don't know how much of these are fictitious, but it's still really good entertainment for turning anything into a game. All right. Looks like my TV when I was 10. Within the Static. Episode 1. Alright, good. So this is the first one. Ashburg Rental. Or Ashbury. I don't know. My name is Riley Adams. I heard you make games based on real stories. And honestly, it's real hard for me to talk about this. It was fall of 2011. I had just graduated. Preschool teacher. Took a temporary job at a small school in the countryside. My friend Kayla tried to convince me to stay in the city, but I need some time alone. I found a house to rent for a few months, just until I could get used to my new routine. I was so anxious. Being a teacher had always been a dream of my life, been the dream of my life. I drove all day, and there were still a few miles left to reach Ashburg. October 18th. 5:20 p.m. A bop is on the radio. We're driving. It's a nice jam. Can't read that. Driving. I'll try. It's already dark. I can't wait much longer. I'm still on the road. Texting and driving, man. Should be there in about an hour. Hollow Creek. It's a cool looking church. Small town. I decided to make a stop in the small town of Hollow Creek because I had seen a 24-hour convenience store. I hope there's nobody behind me. I can't look. Let's pull in here. I'm just gonna... Wasn't bringing anything with me. I'm just gonna park in the corner. God, that is terrible, but the way the driving is in this game, it's hard to actually park the car properly. Hey, what are you playing? Nah, you're way too old. You wouldn't even know what game it is. I'm not that old. Alright, I'm playing a game from 616 Games. See, you don't even know it. I do know them. They make games about poop and stuff like that. Oh, that's right. I think this company is the one that did the series called the Poop Killer games. I've never played them, but I've watched somebody else play them. You actually do know them. Now, let me play. The guy that I watch play this is the Outer Middle Show. I don't know if y'all have ever like heard of him, but y'all should check him out. Vlad, he's really funny. I really like his videos. I've been watching him for years. All right, what should I get? They got like a I got a basket. There's a strange smell. I'm not sure how to describe it. All right, well I need some food. Let's get some chips. Can of diced tomatoes. Some meatballs, and I'm not doing canned meatballs. Let's get a couple. Let's get some milk. I'm trying to get the stuff down into the basket. Sorry. Tuna. That's always a good one. I can make some sandwiches with that. OJ? Yes, absolutely. Got any water in here? Couple orange juices. I'm losing my stuff. Yes, there is water. All right, let's just go with that. Hey, man. Yes. He's like, oh shit, there's a lot in this. Not like your bag job. $37.95. I need to make a withdrawal for $37.95 for that. That's barely anything. God. Way to reflect today's prices, though. Good job. Where's the ATM? Okay. I love how it just has my name and account balance up immediately. Let's get, like... Let's get $100 out. Have a little bit extra cash is always good. You never know when you're going to need it. Thank you. There's an achievement for withdrawing $100. There you go. Do you need anything else? Nah, that's all. Do you need help carrying it to your car? No need, thanks though. Be careful on this road at night. There isn't much lighting, and there are a lot of drunk and reckless drivers out there. Thanks for the tip. Bye-bye. I grabbed my groceries and got back on the road. I just wanted to get to Ashburg as soon as possible. What's that kid doing? Damn. You want me near? Yeah. I mean, Jesus, dude. Can I put this in the trunk or... Alright. Just get in the car and get the hell out of here. I had my hands full. Really? I can't see if there's anything parked behind me. But I don't think there was, so we should be alright. I think I could just barely make that. Yep. Alright. Back on the road. Alright, so we're not in Ashburg yet, but I'm guessing soon.
Yeah. I got happiness in a packet. Ready some all the crackers. It's your turn like you just packed it. It's the look me the atlas. They acting like it ain't magic. Pack it up, I just pack it.
I needed this change in my life.
Then is it really a habit? We rock, yeah, we roll, yeah, we smoke, now I drove.
I wonder if they make these tunes like just for the game. That would be pretty cool. Alright, we're at... I guess it's like loading maybe like Ashburg. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Alright. 6:35 p.m. Neighborhood seemed very quiet. Just an ordinary area. Yeah, it's the burbs. Although I'm not sure why it's already dropping this heavily unsettling music on me, but, you know, let's build some tension before I even get in the house. Let's go inside. Did I get my stuff out of the car? I probably ought to get my stuff out of the car. Just close that. I'll be right back. The front door was locked. Alright, let's put that in the chair. Alright, well maybe let's try... Oh, here we go. We got a message from David. Look, I had to leave. I'm going on a trip with my wife. I left the lights on. I just left the key under this flower pot. Go to the backyard. Alright. So it's under the flower pot. Scoping out the inside. There's nobody out here. Got the key. A vase on the table is the last place I would hide a key. I agree with you. I think it's... Actually, I kind of honestly think it's better to hide stuff in plain sight. Like, if you were to put something like that key sitting up there on top of that little lampshade, like, nobody would probably ever look up there. Why does this house model look familiar? I think this is from... This might be an asset from a game that I played before I started uploading YouTube videos. The house did not feel empty. Well, it's not empty. There's stuff in it. Alright, let's put our stuff down on the table here. There's trash sitting by the door. God, this place is a dump. The listing said the house was fully furnished, but there were a lot of things. Personal belongings of other people. Yeah, I guess that's kind of strange. If you go into a house and there's like still like personal items, that is kind of creepy. You'd think that anything that meant something to someone would be gone. Feed the dog. Need milk. Is the dog outside? Do we have a dog? Kids play place. Back. I heard a dog barking, but I guess we don't have one here. Alright, I'm gonna grab my bag out of the car, because I'm guessing at some point the game's gonna want us to get our stuff, so it's probably a good idea to take this inside. Alright. Let's find a bedroom and put this in as we check the place out. God, the attic entryway is just open. Must be the neighbor's dog. Bedroom in here? It is very quiet in this house. Storage room. Okay. I can't touch any of the lights. I felt like someone had just gotten up and left, as if they might return at any moment. Okay. This is Eleonora. I installed the cameras around the house as you asked. Your computer has a virus and it's not opening any programs. I left an antivirus installed for you. Just run it and that should solve the problem. Why didn't you run it? I changed the computer password as you requested to Eleonora House. Sorry I couldn't wait for you to arrive. I have 2 more clients to attend. I'll come by next week to collect the payment. Okay. Alright, so we got cameras installed. Eleonora House is the password. So it's kind of cool. There's not really much... I'm a vampire. Guidance in this game. You can just kind of do whatever. Okay. Alright. Door's jammed. Alright, let's find the computer. Let's take a look-see. There's no door to this room. That is... Christ. Peek out the windows. Let's toggle to crouch. But for some reason, I didn't want to touch anything. Well, I'm gonna touch it. Eleonora House. Oh, that Windows boot. Trash Carnage Killer Virus version 2. Alright, let's... How to hide a body. Let's do the antivirus first. Is somebody behind me? This game better not jump scare me. Remove threats. Live life to the fullest. I feel like there's somebody in the house standing behind me, but I don't know. There's a little bug there. I can see the headlights from cars driving past the screen. Only found one threat. Remove. Your computer is free of threats. Cool. That's enough. What we got here? How to hide a body.
Welcome. If you're here, you already know what you've done. You already know what needs to be done next.
Yes.
Tonight, I'll teach you the basics of hiding a body. Nothing professional, just practical.
Nothing professional.
Step 1. Accept reality. First, stop panicking. Look at the body. It's real. It's your problem. Say it out loud if you have to. Step 2. Remove the identity. Before you hide anything, you erase who it was. Wallet, phone, jewelry, anything that a crying mother could recognize. Burn it. Break it. Flush it. Just don't keep it. You're not a collector. Step 3. Drain the weight. Dead bodies are heavy. Not because of the flesh, though, but because they're full of things that leak. You want to drain as much as you can. No details, just gravity and patience. Step 4, divide and transport. Never carry the whole problem at once. Cut the weight in half, or in quarters. Whatever your tools can handle.
My God.
Wrap each piece separately. Plastic keeps secrets. Step 5, the disposal. Movies lie. Water doesn't keep things down. Fire smells. And forests remember everything. But garbage trucks? They crush without asking questions. Leave a little each night. Different bins, different streets, different bags. Final step, forget. Once the problem is gone, you do the hardest part. You forget the shape of the body. You forget the sound it made. You forget the weight of what you carried. And if one day someone comes asking,
dude,
you never watch this video.
Watch the full video. The system cannot start the application. The file is corrupt. What about Cannibal Worm? You gotta eat people. Got him. Got him. Pretty soon there won't be anywhere for you to run after I consume all of these bodies. Oh, game over. That's alright. Let's check the cams. Camera 1. 2. That's nice. These have night vision. I like that. There's one right outside this room. So there shouldn't... Front porch. Okay. Oh, alright. Trash is empty. Alright. Don't do it. I was really expecting a jump scare there. Alright. Anybody up here? The attic had a strange smell. I can't really describe it. Like the smell of the past. I mean, that's what attics smell like. They smell old. Hello, Mrs. Eleonora. Sorry for slipping this note under the door. It's David, the owner of the house. You're not answering my calls and I never find you at home. I feel like you're avoiding me. Your rent is already 2 months overdue. I understand life is tough for everyone, and that's exactly why I also need to receive the payments. Please call me. Let's avoid involving the police. Well, the police honestly can't really do a whole lot about that. You're not really talking about contacting the right people. There's like this huge process you gotta go through, and it's if you're gonna like get somebody out of your house, and it definitely doesn't involve the cops right off the bat. Alright, so my clothes are all set up. Alright, it's from David. Let's check this message. Were you able to get in the house? Sorry about the mess. I ended up forgetting to take the trash out. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Alright, let's take the trash out. At least it's giving me, like, something to do. Sometimes these kinds of games, I end up getting, like, a little bit lost because there's no direction other than you just wandering around. Alright, can't really watch TV right now. Anything on TV? Night Terror, Trash Night. Hold that thought. We've got garbage to take out. Those trash bags in the kitchen were already bothering me. And bother me too. Alright. Damn. Alright, where's the trash bins? Come on, I can only haul one at a time. Kayla. Did you arrive safely? You drove all the way there without GPS? That's brave. Running out of coffee. Hey, cutie. Yeah, I'm here. The house is different. What was that? Heard a bop come from upstairs. Come on, can you really not pick up 2 trash bags at a time? This is just arduous. Ridiculous. Alright. More trash. Oh my god, lady. Different good or different I'm sleeping with the lights on? To be honest, it's kind of scary. I mean, yeah, that's the paints, or the wallpaper is like peeling off the walls. Okay. Last trash bag, finally. That was my car started. I was like, what? Alright. That's it for the garbage. The hell was that? The houses looked like people lived in them, but I didn't see anyone. I mean, this is kind of weird. Alright. Spot. I really don't know. Can I eat? Was that Nutter wafer? Get in the fridge. Alright. I guess let's try sitting down and watching TV. Anything? Nope, nothing. Alright. Let's go back upstairs. You can type whatever you want. Sometimes the games like this, when you start typing, it like auto fills out your text. No matter what you push. Maybe we can wash our hands. Can I go to bed, or what do I... Door's jammed, so that's not a good sign. I mean, are definitely... Oh. There you go. A little something cute might brighten your night. Billy. I'm going to miss you. Guess we just stop being so dramatic. You can still come visit us. Okay. Well, I've searched the entire house, so... kind of at a loss as to what to do. Is there somebody standing out there on the street? Or is that the mailbox? It's the mailbox. I guess I could check the mail. Flag's up like somebody put something in it. I really needed a hot shower. I like how this game, like, waits to tell me things till after 5 minutes of wandering the house aimlessly. Alright, let's take a shower. Close the door. At least the bathroom was clean and had hot water. I was exhausted. I needed to take a shower. Alright, it's doing this little load thing again. One sip left. So, from what I can gather so far, it seems like she thinks that it's almost like somebody's still living in the house, and to be honest, it does seem that way, because, like, everything, it looks like somebody was just here. 3 days ago, I received a box from the principal of the school where I'll be working, full of students' tests to be graded. There were so many. I used my free time to finish everything. I didn't want to leave any work for the next day. After about 2 hours, I was almost done. 9:45 p.m. Grade the tests. Write the names of objects below each drawing. Hey, these kids are learning how to write in cursive. Car, building, house, dog. That's right. That's right. Very good, Jacob. The machine. Building. I don't know what that says in the bottom. It's kind of obscured, so... Burnt. Something. It's just too bad. Write the names of the objects. Nope. Nope. Pour something. I'll give him credit for the car, because they said my car. Alright, I guess we're done with the tests. Should we not check the cameras? Let's check the cameras. It's always good every once in a while to take a look. It doesn't seem like anything's going on. It looks like this room got organized. Really needed to pee. Alright, let's go to the bathroom. Dog barking, kid crying. No. I just think it's funny in games when you can zoom your vision. I looked extra hard. Let's wash our hands. So what, I've been living in this house for 3 days now? Door's still jammed. Still dark as shite up here. Laundry room. I decided to ask David about the previous tenant. Alright, here we go. David, sorry to bother you. What happened to the previous tenant? It's kind of strange. There are a lot of someone else's personal belongings in the house. I was really thirsty, it says. Let's see if he answers me by the time I get some water. Can I turn lights on in this house, or is this just not functional? I could really use the kitchen light. What the hell is this, matches? Is there just water in the fridge? Do I have bottled water? I was just gonna get water from the tap. It's a noisy drinker. I didn't want to drink water anymore. Forever. Alright, we'll just set it in the sink. Nothing back from David yet. I guess I'll turn the TV on. Gears 2. Night 2.
To make some adjustments, fit the missing pieces, and remove the remaining. The 3 people in the room were part of the jury and were present at the trial of your son's murder. The game will start as soon as you pull the lever.
It's like Saw.
You can save it, but you will suffer a lot of pain. When the light turns red, you will have 10 seconds to decide before a shotgun removes the person's head. If you decide to save someone, just press the button. The knife will pass through your hand, and the shotgun will be pointed upwards. If you save at least 2 people, your path to heaven will be guaranteed.
So you
let 3 die and walk the path to hell.
gotta get saved, or you gotta get stabbed.
You decide.
You decide. The knife will pass through your hand. It's like a little game. What's gonna happen? Oh. The light turns red. You gotta press the button. You gotta stab yourself in the hand. Oh. Damn. That guy's gone. Dude, I'm invested in this now. Alright, let's see. I love how there's just blood spraying out of the neck. Is he gonna press the button for any of these? I guess not. He's like, nope. Alright. There's nobody outside. I gotta turn that off. It's gonna, like, distract me. I'm just, like, literally sitting there watching the TV. Okay. Quick camera check? Since David's not answering us. There's no one. It's in a bed. It's like 9:45. The TV in the bedroom wasn't working. Okay. I needed to grab some boxes from the trunk of my car. Alright, let's do that. I'm just gonna leave the door open so I can carry him in. Alright, what do we got back here? Looks like a bunch of books. I don't know why I keep clicking on a second box thinking I'm gonna like stack them and then carry multiple boxes in. Just me being stupid. Alright. Got some towels. Looks like just a bunch of towels. For the something, I don't know, the game just kind of had like a little thing of input lag there. That was weird. I don't know. Alright, let's toss these on the floor next to the bathroom. Wait. Oh, that's right, the phone's downstairs in the, let's answer the phone. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Eleanor Reed?
No, there's no Eleanor living here.
Ma'am, please. I've already called here 3 times this week. This is the address that is registered in the system. I need to speak to her.
I just moved in. I don't know who Eleonora is.
Alright, look. If you have any messages to pass on, tell her the clinic won't delay this again. She knows what I'm talking about.
But I really don't...
Okay. Just let her know, right? We're gonna have to move forward on our own if she's decided.
Alright. It's probably some kind of... collections, I guess. So, everybody involved with this woman seems to think she still lives here as the primary address. I'd feel some kind of way about that too, I think, because, you know, if somebody's calling me about somebody still, like, actively thinking they're living here, I'd be doing a little bit of digging myself into this person if I knew her last name. And I don't think David's texted me yet about this lady living here yet either. Alright, so I got keep thinking I'm gonna, like, check voicemails, but that's not the case. God, I really could use a light in this living room, but I can't. There doesn't seem to be any light to turn on. The music just got a little bit creepy. Is there somebody outside? No. Alright. There we go. She was my tenant for many years, but she hadn't paid the rent for months. I had to ask her to leave. She insisted a lot. So I called the police, and she got very upset. She didn't want to take anything with her. You could have at least taken her belongings out of here. Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry. I promise that tomorrow I'll send someone over to remove her things. I appreciate it. Unless she's still here. Alright, we don't really have a task. So... do a quick camera check, I guess? Oh, we got a flashlight. Finally. Some way of seeing. Although I don't know why we don't just turn the lights on in the house. It's kind of ridiculous. Someone's at the door. I'm gonna put this next to the door. Look at the camera before I answer the door. I just want to see who's outside. Is that a pie? Alright. Ooh. Good evening. Can I help? Good evening. I'm Elizabeth, your neighbor. I just finished baking some pies and brought one for you. It's very kind of you. I'm Riley. That's a beautiful name. Are you related to Eleonora? No, I just rented the house from David. David. He's a good man. But anyway, welcome to the neighborhood. Would you like to come in? Oh no, I still have a few things to do at home. I should be going to bed soon as well. I hope you like the pie. It's chicken. It's best to eat it before it gets cold. As in chicken pot pie? Because this looks like an apple pie. What is she doing? Thank you. To be honest, I'm starving. See you later. If you need anything, I'm right next door. See, I'm a rather paranoid person, so typically, if something strikes me as being off, especially if food is off, I can't recommend this enough to anybody. If somebody offers you food but you don't know who they are, wouldn't eat it. Just saying. You never know. Call me paranoid, but it's like a big thing, not eating food that people that are strangers give you. Even if it's seen as a nice gesture, you can take it and say thank you, but just do not eat it. That pie looked amazing, and I was starving. Honestly, I want to see where she goes. She's a little bit weird. I just want to see if she actually goes into that. She said she's our neighbor, so I want to see if she goes in the house. You know? She's not full of it. Yeah. She's not... She is not going in the house. Wait. Alright. Hasn't gone in yet. Still sitting at the front door. No, she's off. Something weird about her. I don't like her. Alright, let's turn the TV on and sit down. Oh, it picked up where I left off. Oh. Alright, just for the game, we'll eat this. It's making me
Good
hungry.
evening, Ashburg. This is John bringing you a quick
What
update
is
on
that
this
news
local
anchor?
Police are investigating a late-night robbery at the Maple Street convenience store. The suspect fled on foot, and officers say the thief knew exactly where the cameras were, suggesting this wasn't their first time.
Or they work there.
In other news, a disturbing home invasion on Redwood Avenue ended in a fatality early this morning. Authorities believe the intruder entered through an unlocked back door. Neighbors say they heard shouting, but by the time help arrived, it was too late. And finally, if you're heading out tonight, be careful. A heavy storm is moving across Ashburg,
Oh, great.
bringing thunder, lightning, and strong winds.
Well, that's here.
Expect power outages in some areas. This has been your nightly update. Stay safe out there, Ashburg.
Ashburg News. Let's back to the...
We still need to make some adjustments to fit the missing pieces and remove the remaining.
Alright, let's hop up.
Present contractors.
I'll toss this on the countertop. You really need to lock this door. Services. What is it? Assets, software. I already miss you, baby. Like in the new house? Hey, who is this? Okay. Let's divvy these up here. Text from an unknown person. She must be tired. It's starting the movie over again. Let's cut that off. The yawn means it's time for bed. Let's hop into bed. It's strange to say this, but I missed that. I was already falling asleep. That piece of dialogue went by too quick. So it's loading. Waiting. There's something not right, man. Excuse me. Whew. About that neighbor girl, woman. I don't know what that weird hand gesture was she did at the door. It was, it was so weird. She was like, "Really, thank you," and then her hand was just like, I don't know. I guess the hurricane is here. It's 11:20. I woke up to the sound of the rain. It's the opposite for me. I usually will sleep harder if it's raining. I think I've only had thunder, the noise of thunder actually wake me up one time, and it was like extremely loud, and it was right next to the house. The house was eerily cozy. Hard to describe. Yeah, it's raining. Where did I find that flashlight before? There we go. I'm keeping this with me just in case the power decides to go out, because it seems like just a good idea. I decided to make some tea. Thought it might help me sleep. Alright, so I got the fill with water. Let's go ahead and get that going. Alright, need to put the water to boil. Alright, I guess it just auto turns on. Oh no, we need matches. Let's light this up. While the water is boiling, we're going to take a look at the computer. Still keeping that thing on me. I was curious, why would someone install so many security cameras in a regular house? I mean, I will agree there's a ton of cameras in this house. I think it was like 7 or 8 of them. Most people would get like maybe 3, 4 even. That's where I just was. Nothing. Nada. Why is there a man outside looking at the camera and then walking away? I'm trying to get back to the... There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go take a look at that, because... there's someone outside. Yes. I didn't feel safe going outside. That's where he was. He's not there anymore. Oh, there's a guy looking in the window, and that's creepy by itself, but, I think they said the previous tenant that lived here was a woman, so I'm not sure if that's the person that left all their stuff here, so I don't... Might be just some creep. Alright, you and I got a little paranoid. The lighting outside changed. I have, like, the dark out blinds drawn, and there's like the shadow that passed over the wall. Alright, let's take this off. Needed a mug. Yeah, we got one right here. Just doing a little routine check. Maybe I should check the cameras again. Message from unknown. It's a cozy house. When it rains, there's always a leak in the attic. I didn't recognize this number. Thought it was better not to reply anymore. There was a leak in the attic. A bucket would solve the problem. Alright, let's get a bucket. I haven't seen this one before. Just a phone bill charged under Eleanor's name. Nobody has landlines anymore. Oh, I read that one already. I saw the handle and was like, bucket. His paint. Alright, let's see if I got anything in any of the storage rooms in the house. Gotta solve that problem right away. You don't want the water warping the wood in your house. Not on the floor. Anything in there? What is happening with the music right now? It is tweaking out. Alright, it's getting a little bit deafening now. Hello? Alright, this game has successfully started to unnerve me a little bit with that noise that it was playing. What the hell was that? Maybe the bucket's in a laundry room. There we go. It had a microphone meter. I wonder if it actually... Hold on. Hello. Okay, it's not applicable yet. At some point, we're going to be hiding. That's what that tells me. Alright. Fix the leak. I fixed the leak. Go back to bed. I know it said it was like 11 something, so... Can we not go back to bed? Why is someone at my house? Someone's at the house this late. You already know I'm gonna be looking at the camera. What do you know? It's the guy that was looking through my window in the backyard like a frickin' weirdo. Good evening. Sorry for the late hour. I'm from Ashburg Telecom. I'm cutting some overdue lines here in the neighborhood. This time of night? The homeowner, Eleonora, is several months overdue. I need to cut it off before midnight. I don't know her. I moved in here today. I understand. Look, I promise it'll only take a minute. I go in, disconnect the line cable, and leave. I'm sorry, but I can't let you come in. It's 11:20 at night. Damn it, I just need to cut the damn phone line. You'd better leave. Look, I'm just tired. Also, I'm sorry. Please just go away. Well, you're not dressed like you're from anywhere having to do with a business. And yeah, get the hell away from my house now. Unless you want the 38 special. I don't know why I said that. It's my dad, that's why. The gun he used to carry when he was a cop was a 38 special. Are you just gonna sit outside my house? Well, yeah, who would? Alright. I thought I would try sleeping, but obviously my character's probably not gonna sleep after somebody like that coming to the door this late. I guess we'll look at the cameras, because that's... the only thing I can think of. he's gone. At the moment, all I could think about was going back to bed. I'm just gonna leave it at the front door. Alright. Well, now it wants me to go back to bed, even though it's still looping this terrifying music. You know when you force yourself to sleep, just because you want the next day to come already. Just want the darkness of the night to go away. Actually, I kind of enjoy it at night, so I'm not really in a rush to wake up the next morning most of the time. So that usually involves work. Alright. So far, incidents, we've got woman with weird chicken pie that looked like apple pie coming to the door, not going into her house next door, and then we have guy looking through our window that's just trying to act like he's from the cable company coming to my house at 11:20 p.m., which is obviously horse shit. I don't know. Well, I should probably think YouTube doesn't like, you know, cussing or whatever, but I don't care. 2:15 a.m. I woke up to a crack, something out there, and all the lights had gone out. Sounded like somebody threw a can. That door is open. That door was jammed. Why is it open? I hated being in the dark. I thought about going out real quick to check the power panel. I'm just checking the house. Since I don't have access to the cameras. That's right. I didn't do a safety check in the attic. Gotta do it. I don't see anyone on the street. There's nobody outside. Where's the power panel? It is coming down. Oh. Coast is clear. Someone had sabotaged the panel. I saw that. But it won't let me go any further that way. Alright, there's already a bunch of stuff going off on my weird shit-o-meter. You got creepy person. I needed to warn David. Did you lock the door? No. Can't sleep, dear? Do you need company? Oh my god. David, sorry to bother you at this hour. There's this guy walking around the house. He said he was from the phone company. Now someone has sabotaged the house's power panel. I'm in the dark. Dog's barking again. Why is this door open? Mm-hmm. Christ. Who is in this house? I have no idea how that record player turned on by itself. Christ. Can I turn it back on though? Just curious. Alright. God damn it. Dog's barking again. Something's going on. Phone guy? The bill was overdue, but I paid everything yesterday. Is everything okay there? I'm about 40 minutes from Ashburg. I stopped at a hotel to spend the night. All good. I just got scared. He was a bit rude. Hey man, I mean, there's all kinds of other things that warrant him either coming here or you calling the police right now. That door is freaking me out. I advocate that everybody have a weapon for home defense. Just because of these scenarios right here. There's one more from David. I have a friend there in Ashburg who's a cop. I'll ask him to stop by. He should get there pretty fast just to check things out. That would be great, actually. I wonder if this can be used as a hiding spot. Nah. So far, I've only seen like this microphone meter activate downstairs. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not answering that door. Unless the game wants to make me. But I'd really rather not. I wonder if there's an option to just talk through the door. Just give that a shot and see what's. There's the cops. It's me, Elizabeth, your neighbor. What happened? A bit late. I'm terrified. Since yesterday, I've noticed there's a man wandering around the houses on this street. I thought he was from the phone company, but I saw him spying on the houses, looking for something. Better go back to your house. Can I come in? I can't get any sleep. I think I'd rather stay alone. Please, I promise I'll be good company. I got a text message on my phone earlier that said it looked like you could use some company, or do you want company sleeping? And I think it'll be nice to have someone to talk to. If nah, but we have to. Jesus, lady. At the moment, her presence was comforting. She reminded me a lot of my mom. What is that hairdo? I can't really figure out what's going on there, but... Are you in the dark? Someone sabotaged the power panel. Don't you have any candles here? Maybe in the attic? I don't know, but it's a good idea. You're a good person. Thank you for letting me stay here. No problem. I think two women are stronger together. I'm happy to have some company. It's fine. Just whatever. I'll go look for the candles. Not yet. I'll keep looking. Did she say something about candles being... Riley, how are you? My police friend should get there soon. Feeling a bit dizzy and I've got a really bad headache. Elizabeth, the next door neighbor, is here with me. I think that man is still out there. Keep the doors locked. He should get there soon. Oh, my vision's screwing up. Got the candles. I thought she had left. Shit. Everything's just almost falling in line exactly the way I thought it would be. Riley, there's no one living next door. What neighbor? Shit. The house Next door to mine is empty too. It's been empty since February. Get out of there right now. A moment, a chill ran down my spine. She's in the kitchen. I hope I got my car keys on me. I hope. I think I should make a break for the car. I can't open the door. That's not good. I haven't seen her walk through past the doorway yet, but I definitely heard some rattling. It sounded like it was in the kitchen, but I don't know, maybe it was upstairs. I'm gonna try the back. Well, you're inside the house. You should be able to open the door. This goes against every piece of self-defense information that I just don't like this at all. Is this a hiding place? No. Alright. Damn it. Are you okay? You look a little dizzy. I'm fine, I just need to drink a little water. What you got there? Was the pie good? I told you not to eat stuff that people give you when you don't know them. I told you. Looks like you've eaten quite a lot. The pie? What'd you put in it? You're tough. You should have been on the floor already. Who are you? What do you want? You stole my life. Everything I had was in this house, and you took it from me. Eleonora? Yes, and you're trespassing in my house. And now you're... Shit. She may have got me right there. Ah, she hooked me. She hooked me. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I was supposed to get caught right there. But maybe, I don't know, maybe my character is going to wake up and be, like, tied up or something. Oh, no, it just, like, reloaded a save. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation. I can't open the door. Yeah, I got those texts already. Seems a little different. Okay. Just need to drink water. She keeps getting closer to me. Where'd you put it in? You're going to die for that. I'm gonna try to get to the back door before she gets me. I don't know what to do. Like, all the doors in the house are locked and I don't have anywhere to go. I mean, I can only hide in the... I mean, you'd think you could just open the door from the inside. I don't really understand this. Can I use this... Can I, like, flash her with the camera or something as a weapon? Yeah. Well, that's part of the problem. I can't really... I'm gonna drink as much water as I can. Maybe it'll get rid of the effect of the drugs. There's got to be a way to defend myself. Like, there has got to be something in this house that I can use to protect myself. I drank some water, so I don't have the, I don't really have, like, the slowing effect anymore. I don't know. I think what I'll do, I'm gonna grab, I threw it on the table. It says I didn't want to drink anymore. I'm gonna take this with me. I want to see if this makes a difference in, like, me getting away from her quickly. So I can't take anything out of my bag. I'm just checking everything. It's doing it again. Moving. Vision, man. Still not leaving this room. She's still here. She's going out the back door. She's on the veranda. Come on. Oh, God. She ran off when she heard the police arriving. I can never forget her face. I know, she always had this weird smile. Yeah, she drugged us with food. Say it again. Do not take food from people you don't know. Oh my god. What's going on here? I wonder if I'm gonna still decide to stay in the house, or this person does. After that night, I still don't really know how to put it into words. The police found Eleonora hours later, completely out of her mind. Walking around inside a grocery store with a knife in her hand, they said she was admitted to a psychiatric facility. I just remember the feeling that the whole house was breathing with me, like I was living someone else's life. And I was. Everything there was still hers. The photos, the clothes, the smells. I never even had a chance to feel at home. I'm fine, physically. But I still wake up in the middle of the night thinking she's there, whispering in that same gentle tone. Yeah, man, that's scary. It was a relief for me to tell you my story. I'd be really happy if you made it last forever. Oh, man. Rafael Braza. That was a cool game. That was a good story. I really liked this. I really enjoyed this story because it just reinforces that it's the creepy stuff that happens to you involving real people are the most dangerous. The most dangerous enemy that exists, and the monsters are always going to be other people. Thank you for playing and giving this story a chance. If you feel like it, leave a review. It really helps independent projects like this. I did. I really enjoyed this. I probably will leave a review. I know 616 Games is famous for making really enjoyable indie horror experiences, which are like my favorite type of game. That's why I made the whole channel in the first place. Well, anyway, guys, patience, don't skip the credits. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know. You can comment on any of these videos if you want to. I'll keep uploading as often as I can in between work. Since this is going to be episodic, I'm guessing there will be another one sometime soon, so I'll probably check that out as soon as it comes out. I'll just have to make sure I keep checking Steam every once in a while. But I hope you guys have a really great day, and thanks for playing this game with me. Y'all take care. Bye.